the land. Those are the lands that are tagged under excised lands. So this land has been excised, it has been released. So when they say the land has excision, that means the government, the land is no longer under government accusation. And don't forget, there are different kind of lands, especially when it comes to Lagos State. You have lands that are committed. I always want to teach my learners, I also want to teach my students that when you see the traffic light, you see red means stop, you see yellow means ready, and you see the green means go. That's how the land properties, the land titles in Lagos State, that's how they are. When you see any land that is committed, when they write committed, you go search at a land and they tell you it is committed. That means that the government has a special interest in that land. The government either want to build an hospital, the government want to build a school, or the government has a project, they want to do a road in that particular place. So it will be tagged as a committed land. That land is under committed. So that is a red flag, as in stop, don't buy it. Don't buy that land. That's why you see a lot of places. Look at some places that were just pulled down some weeks back, just last month here. Builded places, and the government came with their caterpillars and on the island, and they pulled down those buildings. Yes, if you go check it out, you see that that place is committed. It's committed. The government may not come in 10 years. The government may not come in 2 years. The government may not even come in 50 years, but they will come one day. They will come for that land. So you don't buy a committed land. So number 2 is the land under accusation. That means that the government does not want to use that land for a project, but you need to pay to release those lands from the government. Don't forget that these are part of the way the government generates money, generate income for the states through this land payment and the rest. And the last one is on the list of the kind of lands you should buy. It's the gazetted land, the released land, the excised land. That's why we're talking about excision now, that the land has been released by the government to the people. That's an excised land, a land that has been released, that the government has released to the original owners of the land. So you can buy an excised land, beautiful. You won't have any issues because the government has released them. So we'll now look at the next one, which is gazette. Gazette, what is gazette? Those lands, a gazette is an official document, a government official document, just like a newspaper, just like an official document that the government have a list of things that they write, that they put up there. So the gazette, when they say this land has gazette, that's the land has been released and has now been officially published on that government official document. As in, it has now been published. It's now out on the gazette. The land has been released. The land has been released and is written in the government official document. That is a gazetted land, and that is the green land that you should buy. That because it has been released and it's written in the government gazette, the government official gazette. So another land document we need to be aware of is the governor consent. Yes, governor consent. This happens when you, it's a land document that is given to you when you buy a land with C of O, or you get a land that has gazette. So when you get a land with C of O, we are at the point of perfecting your document, you'll be given a governor's consent. This document simply means that the transaction, as in the land no longer belongs to the person that was given the C of O, the land has changed hands. So it's a document that tells the governor, that allows the governor to know and the general public that the land entitled has changed hands from the person that originally has the C of O to this new buyer. So the next one, I think will be the last one, is the C of O. Yes, everybody want to buy a land with the C of O, C of O, C of O. This land has C of O. I want to buy a land with the C of O. Yes, it's beautiful. It's good to buy a land with the C of O. The C of O is a lease leasehold, as in lease. When a government gives a property C of O, it's meant for lease. It has to be renewed after 99 years. After 99 years, that's the government original, as in the government gives a C of O, that's government has released that land on a lease. It's a document, the land document. And you see, most land with C of O are always very expensive because it's on lease for 99 years. After 99 years, you go renew your C of O. I hope we understand what I'm saying, that these documents are very, very key. It's very important we understand these documents so that when you are doing the next land transaction, you are informed. You know what and what to do. You know which and which to buy. So, till we come your way next time, we believe you have learned something, and your next land transaction, or if you have any question that you want to ask us concerning land, even if it is not on this topic, please send us the question on the information box. Send it to us, and don't forget to help subscribe to our channel and also click on the notification bell. Till we see next time, I am Maureen Kyngs. God bless you.